Well, I'm Shawn Oliver, the current Ward 3 City Councilor, and in my first full term in office, I've been committed to initiatives such as public safety, trying to rein in spending with the out-of-control budget, and I look to continue that service in my next term in office if lucky to be elected. So those are platforms that I ran on initially, and those are just as strong as they were when I initially ran, and I look to continue that service. Yeah, so I mean, the city budget is always a tough one, especially when it comes to where would you cut. Not seeing what the budget is beforehand, that's always a difficult thing to look for. Obviously, people still want their basic services, their trees trimmed, potholes filled, and their police officers and cars, and our fire stations fully operational and things of that nature. So you always have to take that into account when cutting. But I don't have the mindset that anything's really off limits. I think when you're trying to rein in spending, you can't kind of box yourself in when it comes to necessary cuts. The biggest thing is really diving in, seeing what these items are on the budget, and having to make compromises where applicable. Yeah, this is always one that kind of comes up. Folks in the public eye, they will criticize if we're getting along with the administration. They'll criticize when we're not getting along with the administration. So it's never really a win-win, but that's not our position on the City Council. Our position on the City Council is to be that check and balance with the administration. There are going to be some things that we don't agree on, and there's going to be some things that we do agree on. The biggest thing is keeping that line of communication open and always being willing to set any difference aside for the topic that's at hand. And that's an approach that I've used in my everyday life, and I look to continue to use as a member on the City Council. So there's a lot happening in the ward, and I look forward to trying to capitalize that and give an essential rebirth to the ward. What I mean by that is you're seeing things such as the Dias Field renovation. I've been a big advocate of that, and I look to continue that because one of the concerns that I had was Ward 3 is the only ward that doesn't have an actual park. So looking forward to getting a playground area for there. We have a lot of work to do still with the advanced manufacturing campus. That was one of the things that I spoke about in my initial run, and I looked to continue to advocate for that, whether it's through zoning, whether it's through economic development and reaching out to the council to do that. But these are all things. And also the Hicks-Logan area, that's another thing that I would like to develop, and I'd like to see that.